YouTube, what's going on here? Andrew Darling, and today we're going to talk a little bit about the Mighty ROM for the OnePlus One. As you can tell, it has the same shortcuts as SlimCat does, and some of the other ROMs if you want to do that. If you look something different here though, you have shortcuts kind of on your lock screen, and this is basically whatever is in your notifications. So you pull down the notifications, you can see here you have your Google Now, and you also have, I have the battery something Pro, I can't remember what the heck it's called. But if you look, they're also right here. So if you go here, you have all your targets. And you open it up and you can tell, if you look right here, and of course you can't zoom in on that, but if you look right there, I'm on the Mighty version for the OnePlus One. And it's 4.4.4, all that cool stuff. So going here to the way I have my home screen set up, I don't have an apps drawer. Using Nova Launcher, I can either swipe up or double tap depending on what I'm doing, and that'll bring me to the apps drawer. I have everything set up similar to how I usually have it set up, and I'm using the physical buttons, so home, back, and then recents, and I also have the RAM information up there. The other thing that I do have is when I press and hold the menu button, it actually takes a screenshot. It's just a little bit easier, something to do, and then I have the notifications down here that come up, and I think they stay up for 8 seconds is what I have it set for. So what makes Mighty ROM different? If you go here into, you can go all the way down, and I have a couple accounts that sync, but you go in here to the UI settings, you can go to your quick settings. Quick settings, you have the quick pull down, and what that does is, if you're here on the right, see how it pulls the quick settings instead of the notification bar, and I have that set up like that. Smaller tiles, that's just so you can fit more, vibrate on touch. You can change your tiles and layout in here. The dynamic tiles, these are, for example, if you have an alarm clock set, it'll show up over there. If you have your USB tethering going on, Wi-Fi display, charger, I mean, all that stuff will set up in there properly. So then you can go into the notification drawer itself. I put the brightness slider in there just because I prefer that to be there. I generally leave it on auto though. I prefer that to be there. You can hide notification labels, auto close behavior, quick access ribbon, and the quick access ribbon is your Wi-Fi, your Bluetooth location, all that stuff, and you can customize those by coming into here, as well as different shortcuts. The background style, I haven't messed with any of this. This is basically, you can change kind of your default colors, so it's not so much of a holo or hollow theme. You can go to multitasking. I put in a clear all button just because I prefer to have a clear all button in there. And on the recent RAM bar, that is when you hit here, that's what this is up top. So it'll tell you what is being used, what isn't being used, and whatnot. Green is the cache, so if you clear the cache, it's gonna obviously eliminate all that green, so it's not telling me that a whole lot is available, but that's okay. I can always clear that, and we'll come right back into here. And as we back out of there, you can go to recents, or you can do the slim recents, and what that does is it pushes it over here to the other side. If it'll let me actually push it. Alright, so, and see, it puts everything over here. And I guess this is what's supposedly coming with Android L, and that's what's going to be the standard. I don't necessarily prefer that, so I don't use it. That's just me, though. Okay, clock and date. I tend to like the clock to be in the center. Just leave the battery and the connection stuff over here. Clock and date, center the clock. Date, and then of course your date style, and you have a whole bunch of different formatting options as to how you want the date to appear up here at the top in the notification bar. Going on to the battery style, of course you can go with your icon portrait and check everything that's kind of changing up there. You can go to icon and landscape, so it'll lay down and go that way. You can also do all the different ones. I just use text because it's the simplest, it's the easiest. If you want more stuff, I mean, there's other different things you can do with your notification count. You can double tap up there to sleep, which I don't have that turned on, but I do everything that works for me, and that's where we just were. So immersive mode, I haven't even messed with that at all. Really. So you can go in here to performance as well. And this is something that some of the ROMs are going to have that your stock won't. It'll let you into the developer options, but it won't let you mess with the performance at all. So you can go in here to your processor and you can ramp it up, turn it down. I just hadn't even really messed with it. I don't have a necessity to. The phone is strong enough for me. You can go in here to your themes. You can turn on the dark UI, which is pretty cool, and you see it really, really blacks it out. So as you can tell the difference. And when you have the dark UI, generally it's going to help your battery life because the entire screen doesn't necessarily need to light up. So you can go here to wallpaper, and you can search in all the different wallpapers. I mean, these are all the live wallpapers here, but I mean, you can go into wallpapers and knock yourself out. Here's some Google Now ones. I mean, a bunch of different cool ones. So the ROM actually comes with Google Now and the CyanogenMod launcher. And then you can put, a secondary launcher on it, which is what I've done with Nova, just because I prefer Nova launcher. So I have everything set up to scroll vertically here, and then that's the same for the widgets. So overall, Mighty ROM has been pretty awesome. The only bug that I've had in it is it won't let me post to Instagram properly for whatever reason. It just won't let me do it. So, and then also I've tried all of the different mobile network settings, and I'm just having issues with with receiving text messages. I can text, but those are the issues I'm having. So YouTube, there you go. This has been Mighty ROM, and again, it is a very cool, very customizable ROM. And then here on the lock screen, of course, you have your shortcuts and whatnot. I also have it set up so that when you actually pick it up, similar to the Moto X, it'll turn on when you pick it up. So if it's face down, and as you guys can tell right now, it's off. So we'll turn it down like this, see how long it takes. And of course it didn't do it. But anyway, that's been Mighty ROM. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think. I'm about to go back to stock CM11S, and I'm going to put Franco kernel on it too and just see what I can do for battery life. So I appreciate it, YouTube. Y'all have a great day. Like and subscribe below, and we'll talk to you soon.